Are you ready to burn some fat and calories and learn how protein can be a game changer for you in your 40s and beyond? Stick around and work out with me. My name is Rhoda. This is Fab and Fit over 40 and beyond. Bring your knees up and twist. I started this channel to really convey my life experience in my 40s, 50s, and now 60s. What that change meant for me. Arms forward and back here. I was not prepared, even with my education as a trainer and diet coach, to understand truly what women went through over 40. Now I get it. So I'm here to share my knowledge and experience with you. Let's reach out. The key to exercising over 40 is strength training. Building lean muscle, maintaining lean muscle, it's going to maintain your metabolism. Maybe over 40 you realized you couldn't eat as much. You started to gain weight. It was very mysterious, right? Out and in. Getting warmed up here. Well, there's reasons for that. We're going to do compound strength HIIT here today. Multiple muscle groups moving at the same time will get your heart rate into a fat burning zone while we build this lean muscle. Lean muscle requires more calories to exist on your body than fat does. Arms up and down here. Over 40, you can lose up to 8% of your lean muscle every decade. That's a lot. So by 50 and by 60, your metabolism has lowered itself significantly if you're losing 8% of your lean muscle. That's metabolism going down, down, down. So strength training is key. Fueling that strength training with your diet is the other piece. And we're going to really think and talk about that in this workout today. I am using from 5 on up to 15s. I have my 20s here. I don't think I'm using those today. Up to 15. This is a HIIT workout. We're going to move pretty quickly. I'm going to grab my light dumbbells. I just didn't move them out of the way. I've got 5 pounds here. We're going to swing like we're swinging a suitcase, knees together. Don't hit your knees. Up to a V. And then do a shoulder press here, okay? Here we go. On the clock, let's go. So work on this muscle. Total body here. A lot of movement though. Each exercise has lots of muscles participating. And what happens is all those muscles are asking the heart to send oxygen because that's the fuel it prefers to use. So the heartbeat is going to increase. Your respiration is going to increase as you breathe heavier and more often, and the heart rate elevates. So you're training your heart. We're working our muscles, but your most important muscle, your heart, is getting strengthened here. All right, we have a crossover deadlift to a high row. I'm going to use my 10s here because we're going to cross over to 1 foot, high row up, down to the other side. Let's start on your left side. Here we go. Take it down. High row. As the row comes down, other side. Think about flat back here, as if you're holding a bar. Do not rotate these wrists like this. All right, watch. Elbows lead. Dumbbells just hang there. 10 more seconds here. And we're going to grab our chair. I did not mention we need a chair, so you need to pause and grab a chair. Hopefully you saw my chair or saw the text at the corner about the dumbbells that said grab a chair. We have a wide row to a tight row, working the upper to mid-back. I'm going to use my chair as a bench. I'm going to have the palm facing my knee. I'm going to pull straight up and then pull back. At the position of the hand facing the outside knee, now face your chair. Pull back. Outside knee, chair. Back is flat here. Weight is in your heels. Knees are slightly bent. Use a weight that challenges you if you have options. If not, and you're just starting out, that's okay. Focus on the form. I give you these form cues so that you can really master the exercises and then you increase or add dumbbells. Good. All right, we're going to stay on that side. I'm going to grab an 8-pound dumbbell. We're going to do a fly twist. Same arm. Work in the back. This time, smaller muscles around the spine. Going to come into a kind of a front lunge position here. And you're going to twist up, squeeze that shoulder blade over the spine, and down. Here we go. So we talked about why we strength train. We want to make that lean muscle. If we can take 10 pounds of fat, turn it into 10 pounds of muscle, you're going to increase your metabolism. Not to mention, you know, you hear all the time, one of the things I heard, that I'm like, think about what we're saying here. A pound of muscle weighs more than a pound of fat. No, a pound is a pound. A pound of muscle weighs a pound. A pound of fat weighs a pound. But you know what's different? The size. Think about being in your grocery store. We're going to do both those on the other side now. So I'm grabbing my 15 again and my chair. Go look at like a really lean cut of steak. Like it's not great top round, but it's very lean. A pound of top round compared to a pound of suet. The top round is tiny compared to a massive pile of fat. That's the change we're making. So if we could change 10 pounds of muscle to 10 pounds of fat, even if you didn't lose a pound, you might drop a size or two because you're tightening up. You're not getting bigger, you're not getting bulky. Even if you're using heavier dumbbells like I am, you're just getting results. And if we can create that lean muscle and make that initial change that you will notice where your size is different, your pants are loose, that kind of thing. From there, I'm going to twist up here. Now we can talk about weight loss if that's a goal. So a pound of muscle, twist up, requires about 4 calories more than a pound of fat to exist on your body per day. So if you have 10 pounds of new muscle, you've just increased your metabolism by 40 calories. Now I know, it doesn't sound like a lot, right? But start to do math. In 10 days, that's 400 calories that you burned because you strength trained. You didn't go pound the pavement. You didn't work up a sweat so you're dripping. You trained your heart, sure, because like this type of work, heart rate's up because we got multiple muscles working. All right, we got a deadlift with a row and then a curl. So palms face me. We're going to drive our hips back. Nice flat back here. Weights in your heels, a little bend in your knees. As we're down at the bottom, you're going to pull to the waist, all right? Right here, pull to your waist. Stand up, curl. Good. So how can we, with our diet, move along this muscle change? Well, this is going to release in January. January is the time that we really recommit to our health. We maybe pick the latest diet, but they haven't worked, right? Maybe there's a better way. Maybe this year you're thinking, I'm going to do intermittent fasting. I've heard a bunch about intermittent fasting. I'm going to grab my 8-pound dumbbells, but I'm here to tell you some studies. Intermittent fasting doesn't work for women. All right, we're going to hold these dumbbells out, palms facing me. You're going to lift across, other side, then we'll cross over with a curl. So follow me. Lift and down and lift because, do your curl here, opposite chest, other side. Because our muscles are designed differently than men. Men store a lot more energy in their muscles. Their muscles are bigger and they grow, right? Ours tone up, get tighter. Theirs grow. If you're doing intermittent fasting as a woman, what they have found is until you have some protein, until you eat in the day, your metabolism is as if you're still in bed. All right, we have a nice 40-second rest. And we're moving on to using our chair for kickbacks. Going to target your glutes, inner and outer thighs here. So we'll be right here. You can either kick back parallel to the floor, flex the foot, add a little squat on the standing leg if you'd like, and back. Totally up to you. Get ready. I got a few seconds. I can put my foot down. Here we go. Squat and kick back. So what they have discovered, and this is science, they're finally studying women separate from men. Finally, it's truly just started to happen recently. They're finding with women, if your metabolism is if you're sleeping until you eat, and you're intermittent fasting to noon, 1, 2, 4. I mean, I'm guilty. I can go to 4 o'clock, and then, of course, I'm starving. But you get busy, right? You think, oh, that's good. I'm not eating. You know, I'm going to lose weight. But your metabolism is as if, staying on that leg, turn your chair around. We've got donkey kicks, hydrant out to the side. So what works instead for women? Protein within a half an hour, and I know, I can't do it either. Protein within a half an hour of waking up. Donkey kick, hydrant. And that doesn't mean you have to have a meal. And I, for myself, set it at an hour because it's not happening within half an hour. It just isn't. But I like protein shakes, so I can have a protein shake within an hour of getting up. I can start to have a protein shake at least. When you have protein, it's as if a car, your body's a car. Turn on the ignition. So by having that protein, your body starts to burn calories. It wakes up. It realizes you are out of bed. And it doesn't have to be a meal. It could be a shake. It could be, I gotta see what we're doing next. Okay, we're staying on this side. You've got modifications here. We're either going, I'm gonna grab a dumbbell. We're gonna go wide squat, same leg, soccer kick, okay? Or you're just stepping wide. Get down in the squat if you can. Here we go. Up, across. Across. So if you start your day with just a little bit of protein, doesn't have to be a meal, just some protein, it has been shown to change your metabolism for the better. You're going to burn more calories during the day. Your body knows it's awake. You know what might happen? You'll sleep better because your body doesn't think it's asleep till noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock. And then you go to bed at night and you can't sleep because your body just got up. Your metabolism just started working. See how that makes sense, right? We don't sleep well, but I'm telling you, I've incorporated this and I do sleep a little better. Not perfect, a little better. Staying on this glute one more time. Side lunge or step wide, come up, curtsy back, all right? Here we go. You're gonna feel this glute. That's the one we've been working. And back. So give it a try. I like Isopure. I'm gonna link it to my videos so you can go buy it if you'd like it. I like the chocolate. It's low carb, low sugar, low calories. I think about 100, 110 calories, which is nothing if it means it starts your engine and you're gonna burn 100 more calories an hour for 4 hours before lunch. See the difference? And what you might find is you will be hungry, okay? And that's not a bad thing. So by having that early morning starting of your engine, you'll be hungry by mid-morning for a snack, a light snack. And that's good. That means, you get your squat to your kickback, that means you're burning calories. True hunger means you're burning calories. You need more fuel. We eat for a lot of reasons. Very often it's not because we're hungry, right? Feeling real hunger is okay. That's your body functioning well, as opposed to just kind of sleepwalking through your day. You should have more energy, you should be able to eat more, and hopefully you will sleep a little better if that's something you struggle with. So that is why protein for women at the beginning of the day is important. And then during the day, we've got that donkey kick hydrant. Every time you eat, it should incorporate some protein. It is hard to get the recommended amount of protein, but there's a little formula. You can get an idea. You want to take 0.8 times your desired body weight, and that number in grams is how many grams of protein you should shoot for each day, in that range. It is hard to do. You'll have to change some of the other things you eat, like maybe lower the fat a little bit, lower the carbs a little bit, but don't get rid of your carbs. If that's something you're looking at doing like now, like this is January, you're going to go low carb. And I know I said low carb in my shake, but that doesn't mean I don't eat carbs. Carbs are energy. You need to eat carbs. You just might not eat as much, okay? So smaller portions of your carbs other than your vegetable carbs. All right, where do we go from here? We've got that soccer kick. We're going to step to that squat and kick. This way you're getting your inner thighs here. I don't think I mentioned that before. I'm too busy talking about protein. And I know some of you said I talk too much. And maybe this information isn't valuable to you, but I think it's valuable to most of us. It certainly is valuable to me. I tried this. I'm learning too. That's why I'm trying to bring that education that I'm constantly reading about. You don't have to read all the scientific studies and whatnot, because I'm doing that for you. But protein, if you can at every meal, it's going to slow down, for one thing, the digestion of your carbohydrates, which is a good thing. It doesn't spike insulin. And you're fueling your muscle growth. And I hesitate to say that because our muscles are growing, but they're not getting bigger. They're getting stronger. They're growing in strength, okay? Where am I going here? Curtsy lunge. I need my 10s. I think I did my 10s. All right, side lunge to curtsy. Come on up, curtsy back. So by making sure you're getting that consistent protein and shooting for that 0.8 of desired body weight, you're just going to speed along your muscle development. Speed along converting fat to muscle. Speed along increasing your metabolism while you sleep. Because 4 calories an hour is for 24/7. It's not just for the workout or an hour or two after the workout. This lean muscle is going to serve you very, very well, and it is your secret weapon. It truly is your secret weapon to success in achieving and maintaining body weight over 40 and 50 and 60 and 70. We have 70-year-olds on this channel, mid-70s, 80s. I just love seeing that. That's me. I want to be that. So something to really, really work towards. All right, I am going to grab my 5. We have to keep this strength training going. And you don't have to do it every day, okay? 2 to 3 times a week, you need a half-hour strength training. Half hour is perfect. We're going to swing. Follow me. It's a little tricky. Suitcase swing again. All the way up, overhead. You're going to crunch to the side. Rotate your wrist. Crunch to the front. Abs here. Abs, core, triceps in this circuit. So try some of the things we've talked about. Think about it. See if it makes a difference for you. And then I want to hear from you. You can always reach me at successcoachrhoda@gmail.com. And if you're looking for extra support, an accountability coach, I do that. And you think, well, that's got to be really pricey. I'm going to grab a 20-pound dumbbell here, So I'm going heavy. If you've got options, go heavy. We're going to pulse lean, same side of the oblique we just worked. So over for 3. Here we go. So I will let you know that it really isn't to have touch base with a coach each day with any concerns with your diet, to get that motivation, to give you proper workouts for your fitness level. That's what I do. And it's a lot cheaper than trying the next fad diet and spending the rest of the year in the same place you're at now. Wouldn't you like, a year from now, to have that success you dream of? It's possible. It's not even possible. It's probable. It will happen if you follow the little things we've talked about, and if you really want to make it happen with consistency, that's where accountability might come in handy for you. No obligation. If you want to send me an email, we can talk about it. And swing here. I'm not a pressure salesperson here. I'm really not. Down in front. I will give you the information. You can make the decision. It's not right for everybody. I get that. That's okay. But maybe it's your second secret weapon. Your protein is one, accountability is the other. Those two things together, oh my gosh, you'll be a rock star. Keep going here. Crunch to the side and down. And good. All right, we got those oblique leans on this side. Back to that heavy dumbbell. Reaching up and over. Whew. We are almost there. After this exercise, we're halfway through the final circuit. Here we go. Pulse. Bring it up. So if you try any of this, you can leave comments, or you can email me. Let me know how you did. Let me know if you saw a difference. And I mean, it's going to take more than a day, right? couple weeks of changing like where you eat your protein and, making sure you have it with each meal. But my experience in coaching this kind of thing is that pretty universally, you see an improvement in body size, in metabolism, in sleep. It all gets better. All right, let's grab your chair. We're going to do some tricep dips. I know, I don't like them either. But I do like working the back of my arm. Have a seat. I'm going to show you a modification after this first rep. You're going to come out, you're going to graze the back of the chair, push up. If you're just starting out, keep those elbows back, come up, have a seat for 1 rep, then come back out and join us. So rest between each rep. This is hard. You're lifting your body weight with the smallest muscle group in your body, your triceps. So if you're just beginning and you're trying this advanced move with the modification, which makes it doable, you are on your way. And like I say, it's not my favorite. Some exercises are better than others. This one is challenging. And I try to put it first when we do tricep work because it is the hardest probably tricep exercise other than a single arm push-up, which we haven't done in a while, which maybe we should do. But that's for another video. All right, 1 dumbbell, light dumbbell overhead. We're going to crunch across this time to a bicycle crunch. Ready? Here we go. Pull that lower ab in. Knee comes up across to meet the elbow. Slow and controlled. Slower is better when you work your abs. We tend to really like cardio through our abs. You actually, slow and controlled, training them, like right here, pull it in to be what we want, which is pulled in, right? Go right to the other side after this one. 2 more exercises after this one. Whew. All right, roll out the shoulder. Feel that? Total body. We have kind of broken down in 3 circuits this HIIT workout where we have elevated the heart rate, lowered, elevated, lowered. High intensity interval training, HIIT. That's what the letters stand for. Here we go. So we bring high intensity, not high impact. Doesn't have to be. We just want to elevate the heart rate above baseline and then let it drop back down, not necessarily all the way to baseline, but we want that up, down, up, down. And by doing the compound work here, we're elevating that heart rate just enough to then, when it rests, elevating it again. It's as if your heart rate stayed elevated and you didn't rest. They have studied that. Began with Dr. Tabata. You may have heard of Tabata, which is a workout style, which followed that principle of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest, 20 seconds, 10, and proved when you do that, I'm going to keep my 2 5s. When you do that, it's as if you, almost as if, like right there, almost as if you didn't rest at all. We're going to have the elbows out. We're going to lift out to the side and tap, alternating the toes. Right side, tap, tricep, lift. Now think about the shoulders here. Don't lift them up to your ears, all right? Relax those shoulders. You're using the back of the arm to lift here. A little better than lifting your body weight, but still not easy. Not easy, but effective. We like effective, and you're in the last 20 seconds. Let's do it. If you're just starting out, we all support you. We all started out once. I did. 38 years old. My son is 24. When he was born, right after he was born is when I started exercising, 24 years ago. And 2 years later, that's when I started earning my certifications. So, dumbbell down. At 62, this is a second career. Grab that elbow, lean out of this. Let's do a nice stretch here. And I love it. I especially love working with women, changing lives, hopefully. Lean away. And what is better in this world than doing something that helps others live a better life? Reach thumbs back, extend the arms open across the shoulders and the chest here. I really feel blessed to be able to do this, and I feel truly blessed that y'all have subscribed and joined me and support me. Let's round the shoulders. This channel has really been an effort of love, building it up over the last 5 years. Let's bring one arm across, and we're to the point now. We're in the precipitous, tough word to say after you've been working out, other side of really making something of this, like making it something I can do full time. I would love that. I really would. Let's lean to one side. When you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, you're helping me. You're helping grow the channel. Growing the channel means more people watching, more people working out with us, more women improving their lives, other side here. But it also means the channel starts to earn revenue. Let's step back here, toe up. Making this video, we have about 65,000 subscribers. I really need to grow that here in January, so by liking, sharing, commenting, tell your friends and family, and subscribing, you're really helping us grow. If you are in a position to support the channel financially, it's not expected, it's appreciated. Grab your chair here, but certainly, like I say, it's not expected. I get it. Times are tough. Grab a foot, stretch the front of your leg. But you can hit the super thanks below the video. You'll see a little, it says super thanks. I think it's got a heart in it. As you know, I love hearts. They show up in my videos a lot. And that'll just take you to a page in YouTube where you can choose. You don't do it automatically. I mean, it doesn't automatically charge you in any way. But you can choose to support the channel, or you can use the CR code on the left of your screen for Buy Me a Coffee. Let's stretch out that back of the leg. And every little bit helps. And I just so appreciate all of you for the things that you do. I see the shares, I see the likes. You know the comments I'm struggling to keep up with, and that's a great problem to have. Thank you. But I do try to respond to all of your comments. Let's have a seat. Let's hit those glutes quick. You're going to push on a knee here. How did you do? How do you feel? Did you learn anything? Maybe you've heard it before. You've been around for a long time. You've heard it before. But if not, I hope you learned something that can help you live a healthier life. Other side. Leave me comments. Tell me how you did. What did you like? What did you not like? I know someone who's going to call those curtsy lunges demon lunges. Her name's Stephanie. Watch for her in the comments. She's very active on the channel. Deep breath in. She's also a member of the channel. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. So you don't have to love every exercise like the demon lunges, okay? But you're here with me now. Great job. I'm glad you joined me. I hope you'll come back often, and I'll see you in the next workout. Have a wonderful day or evening.